What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Midnight Gaming. My name is Sean. For those of you who do not know me, I am one of the creators alongside my partner, Steve. This is part of a series where we go over the results of a previous night's tournament. Last night, we had our Thirsty Thursdays Trios event. We had about 150 players, a ton of close matchups. The lobbies were super sweaty, so it was a little frustrating, but we did have a lot of wins still. It was a lot of fun on stream. We had some really fun moments. We're going to post the clips up on Insta soon. So a lot of fun. We're going to dive right into it. We're going to go over our top three overall teams, and then we're going to go through each division. All right, so let's jump right on into it. So top three teams, we had Wowzers x Manny Sucks. We had 1,000-Pound Sisters, and tied for third, we had Certified Big Boys and NJ Wolves. All right, so we're going to go right into it. It's nice to see Wowzers and Manny Sucks get a little dub here. They they normally only get second place to Yapos, who is a dominant team. They always give them a run for the money, come up slightly short. It's really good to see them pop off tonight. Boss at 31, Darker Pit at 39, Stud Manny at 36. Just triple threat all across the board. They had 106 kills in 3 games, so really great job by those guys. They had, I believe, a win, and a second. So just an unbelievable tournament by them. They weren't really challenged tonight, so great to see. Shout out to these guys. Interview was fun with them afterwards. You can catch that interview on our Instagram page soon. So then second, we had 1,000-Pound Sisters with Amzi, Homework, and Terp with an 18, a 30 bomb, and a 31. So again, great job by them. Couple 30 spots. We had a first place, and a second. So same setup. Didn't quite pace them in kills, and that's where Wowzers pulled ahead. And then in third, we had Certified Big Boys. Different roster. We had Lax Legend. We had Naked Tickler. We had Sushi Roll. 20, 24, 28. They had a first, a second, and a second. And then we had NJ Wolves, who they were tied with. They had a great tournament as well with Adam Time, Drago, and T-Lam with 32, 28, 27. They had a second, an 11th, and a second. So placement, couldn't get any of those first places, which would have made the difference, but great tournament nonetheless. So we'll go right into it in D1. We had Wowzers coming in first, as we saw them. We had 1,000-Pound Sisters coming in second, NJ Wolves in third. We looked at all three of them. So next team up, we got Cleanup Crew. You recognize some of these guys' names. We got Snipes, we got Kika, and we got Marty Blazing. So Kika had 41 spot. Bang. Dude, that's your 4th fucking Kill King crown. I don't know. You're catching up to Bailey. Bailey has 6. So you got 4 in a row right now. Listen, this kid's movement is cracked. He's growing. I think he just hit affiliate, so shout out to Kika. So really fun to watch you play, bro. Keep pushing, keep growing. And maybe you'll get one of these tourney wins as well as some Kill Kings soon. Yep. And then we're going to go right into Flavortown right below them. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong drop down. Flavortown, we had Finley's Grits and Ozzy. It was Ozzy's first tournament with us. We appreciate him for trying it out. We had Finley clutching up with 26. We saw one of their last games. They got a 3rd place. It was nice end game there. Couldn't quite find any first tonight. But again, great tournament from them. We appreciate Flavortown all the time. We had a return from Triple M. Nice to see Memo, Money Mud, and Moose come back. We had 13, 24 from Money, 19 from Moose. Really fun to see these guys. Did a couple placement points in there as well, a second. So great tournament from them. And in 7th, we had Boof. Nice to see these guys play again, too. We had BMAC, the Great, Scarwin, AO Cliffy, the 15, 10, and 19. So no 20 spots, but they had a bunch of placement points with a 3rd, a 4th, and a 3rd. So shout out to them. In D2, we had Certified Big Boys who've just been running away with their divisions recently. So we just went over them. So in second, we have Third Legs. Great tournament by them. They were able to pull it off behind a 35, a 28, and a 13 kills by Smash and Bash, Scope, and Pegleg Craig. They had a 3rd, they had a 2nd, and they had a 3rd. So great job by them. They were able to outstretch P-Pros by 1 point. Easy Money Sniper, Jezrod, Night King with a 27 from Easy Money, 13 and 15 from the other boys. Great job there. Placements were nuts. They had a first, and a first across the board. Just couldn't keep up in the kill department, but obviously they're incredibly smart players getting wins there every game. In 4th, we had Death Wish, Noisy, Vipers. Shout out to MHS, their first tourney with us. 18, 22, and a 29 with a 1st, a 5th, and a 4th. So appreciate you boys. Hope you guys keep coming back. Behind them, we had Yapos B, little Yapos B squad. They ran into some trouble. They were a little bummed last night, but Lethal, Player Slayer, Cyphers, these guys are great. It's always fun watching them. They had a lot of placement points, a 1st, a 2nd, and a 4th, but kills were a little hard to come by. but we've seen these guys pop off, so not worried about them at all. Then in 6th and 7th, we had 2 Gaming Wire teams. We had the OGs with Shake and Jake. We have Big Mike, and we had AJ. They had a couple, almost all hit 20 bombs. Placement points a little hard to come by. And then we had Gaming Wire with their friends, with Benji, Bad Boy, and Sick and Twisted with a couple 20 spots as well. And just missing out, beating the OGs by a couple points. So that was fun to watch. And then at D3, we had Elevate, who absolutely popped off. They won a ton of games. These guys fought the entire time. We had Beastie Boy, Bright, the boy Nico. Bright had a great tournament with 31. They had a ton of placement points with a first, and a third. So shout out to them. Behind them, we had Berserkers by 1 point, outpacing LFG. Berserkers always clutches it in the very end with 21, 21, and 17. So really fun tournament. Great to get Fuego back in the mix. They had a couple placements in there, but really the kills were able to keep them up in second. LFG, behind them were carried behind Good Stuff with 26, 13, and a 14. They had a first, a fourth, and a ninth. So placement, a little hard to come by, but great tournament from them. We love LFG. You guys are good dudes. We had 2.5 men with Beanie, Whisk Mafia, Fast Freddy, the 20 and 9 and a 20 and 23, just 3 points behind placement, getting credits there. So shout out to you guys. You were so close. This division was nuts. Behind them, we had Team Sellers. This is their second tournament with us. Their first tournament, they won first place in their division. They got some cash last Monday. So this time they had Jay, they had Cisco, they had Cross, they had 25, 16, 12. This one was a little brutal. I know Jay had to leave for a little bit mid-tourney, so excited to see these guys run it back on Monday. We had Juke Squad right there. Juke Squad showing out with 15 and 8 and 11, but they had a second place, and a second place. So if they get one of those first, they shoot way up. That's a shame. They got 3 straight seconds because we do an extra 5 points for first place. But great tournament by them. Then we had Lobos Por Vida right behind them. We had Chaz. Love Chaz, always running it back. With Beach Boy, we got Hot Soup this week with an 8 and 11. We saw the second place game. There was a 7th and a 14th. So like those guys, always coming back. They got love from us. And then an 8th, we had Inset. Shout out to Portugal. We got a little international action. Looks like they had a little bit of a rough night kill-wise and placement point-wise. But we love you guys no matter what. You guys always play, always support. So we'll always support Inset. In D4, we had Out for Blood popping off. Great to see these guys. They always coming out, and they're having some rough tourneys sometimes. Watch Your 5-hole comes in with a 31 bomb. Vogus with a 23. Laz carrying at the end with 13. They had a 6, a second, and a second. So great job by them. Really great to see. They're going to earn some credits. And then we had Up Next, new users with us last week. So we got the Bagby Dream Chasers Sanks with the 16, 23, and 14. They had enough for that second place. It was enough to get them credits by 2 points over Shaquille Wheels with Doggy Mercules Neals. We saw Jay Rozier hit some crazy snipe shots. Going to be posting up some clips of those on Insta soon. We saw a crazy win by them right here. Rozier had eight of those snipes, so it was fun to watch. They just missed credits, but appreciate you guys all the same. It's all love from us. You know that. We had Hot Local Singles in 4th with Durs, Dingus, and Hot. It's like they had a good tourney tonight, just missed out on placement again. This might have been one of their best tournaments they've had with us, with a little 20 spot, 11, 13. So appreciate you guys. Keep grinding. We love it. We had Daddy Issues right behind them with Hananova, Queen Bee, Splivano. Apologies, brother. We had 18 and 8 and a 15. So good tourney by them again with a 6, the 6, and a 24. So that third game, they couldn't improve upon it, but Daddy Issues always comes out. Shout out to the 3 of them. Really fun, really cool people. In 5th, we tied for 5th. We had B Gaming. We had Joka. We had Cutthroat with a 13. Joka with a 24 spot, and Cutthroat with a 5. We saw Joka set up. He had all the crazy Joker gear all behind him, so that was lit. We saw B Gaming playing for a bit in his setup. Cutthroat didn't have a stream, couldn't check him out, but appreciate you guys. Some of you are new, so appreciate you guys for giving us a shot. Behind them, we had 701 Squad, Sashimi Slappers with Kyoji, Typhoon, and Fat Ninja. I think it was our only 701 Squad this week. This is all good. We had Kyoji, Typhoon, Fat Ninja. As we said, we got 12, a 6, and 11. So kills, a little hard to come by. Placement points, almost impossible to come by. With a 7th, a 16th, and a 36. These guys are great. They're comedy. They're fun. The snipes are on. Sometimes Verdansk treats you wrong. So that was tonight. Or last night. Sorry, boys. And we had in 8th, we had Vector GJR, her first Vector squad with Indestruct Ghost, Pete, Joker plays with a 6, a 6, and a 7. Some placement points with a third place there. Hard to come by some more placement points, but appreciate you guys as well. Ninth, we had SEAL Team Sex with Captain Cluck, Captain Longwood, Lord MMZ. Kills, could not find them last night. They had a 7, a 5, and a 4. It's a 6th place here, an 11th here, and a 45th here. So sometimes, as we're saying, Verdansk is just cruel mistress. But we'll try to run it back the next time. They had a great tournament last time out, so would love to see it. So D5, we had Gorillas taken first. Love to see Gorillas up top. Always coming back, supporting, and it paid off last night with a 12, a 19, and a 15. Little first place action, little first piece. We had an 8 and a 16th, but enough to take first in D5. Behind them, we had Vector, MITM with Illing, Metro, E-Boil with a 9, a 13, and an 18. We saw a quick little two-piece from Illing with a little car smashing right into the cubby. It's a fun little clip on Twitter, so appreciate you guys. We had Conchutu Madres right behind them with Luis. We had Junti Li or Jun Li To and Magazao. Apologies if I'm saying that wrong, man. And then we got Tobar. We got 13, a 12, and a 16. They had a first place, which is awesome, a 16th and a 12th. So they popped off enough. They just missed placement just based on that one game. So appreciate you guys for playing. Behind them, we had Better Than Vinuisk, a little fun competition here. We got Igor, J Panda, Kadu Steves with a 10, a 2, and a 14. Bunch of placement points with a 6th place, with a 4th, and a 2nd. So if you get the kills up there, then you have plenty enough points placement-wise to crawl up the leader board. Behind them, we have Bamfs with Higgles, Ryrod, the Pope. We got 12, a 9, and a 6. We saw a first place. Not too many kills there, but they got the first, so that's plenty of points. They got a 9th here, and they got a 10th here. So placement every game, nothing crazy, the 9th and the 10th. But love to see it. I think that was your second tourney with us, Bam. So we appreciate you guys. Tied with them, we have the Royal Cacti. Shout out to our Londoners. We had Josh, Ricken, Nix, the 3, a 13, and a 15. This all love from us. We got second place, a 6th, and 11th. So shout out to you guys. We had Thick Senpais right behind them with Avonheart, Milk Guap, Salty Pork. We saw Milk. He was streaming last night. Appreciate that. Like to watch some of the OG Midnight Gamers play a little bit on stream, so that was dope. They got 9 placement points with the second place here, and they got a 34th and a 13th. So not the best night for Thick Senpais. We've seen them pop off before, but appreciate you guys hopping on stream. That was pretty dope to see. And then behind them, we have Vector TEB with only Thunder King, unfortunately. He was running solos too, as his teammates could not play. He still went positive, had some placement points in there running solo, so appreciate you. That's dope. Love that you still tried it out. And then in D6, we had Taco Squad taking first overall, making their big return. I think they didn't play for like a month or two, and they run it back with King Pow, new user, and we got RP7 and Chef. It was great to see them. RP with 24, nice job with a 6 and a 10 coming in from Chef. They had a nice little first. We saw the third live, and then another third. So placement was great. That one big game was enough to vault them way up. And then in second, we got the GOAT Squad. Love to see the GOAT Squad. We got Miss Lakia. We got Noir Chat 666, and we got Z. It was awesome, man. We got a 3, a 17, and 3. So they had a crazy 5th place game we saw. Noir clutched it up. We saw a second place. We saw Z was not in this game, and then he also was not in this game. So they were able to clutch it up with just 2 players in 2 of the games. So awesome job by GOAT Squad. We love that you guys come to play, and it was fun. You guys are always fun to watch on stream, so appreciate you guys 100%. It's all love from us at Midnight Gaming. We had Unicorn Death Riders behind them with Roadkill, Saiyan Prince, Sig Sauer with a 10, a 6, and a 6, just missing that second place by 2 points. They had a 4th, and a 35th. So if they were able to get placement in that final game, they would have taken over the division. We had Dirty Mike and the boys tying them for third with Boogaloo Bob and Stroker Motor. They were only playing with 2 all night. So not the best, unfortunately, but they were able to still almost get up there in for the second spot for the credits. Sorry, jumbled over my shit for a second. They almost climbed up to get a second spot for the credits there, but could not prevail. Then we had Vector JAD right behind them, a Hunter, Joe Fox here, Premium Gamer Gal. Kills were a little hard to find with a 4, a 9, and a 2, but they got a 3rd place, they got a 5th, and they got an 8th. So every game they played it slow, steady, smart, had some placement, Appreciate you guys. Once the kills come in, you'll win some tourneys, and we watched them win one last week, so it's all love. Behind them, we have my cousin. We had Crocs and Glocks. I love the team name. We had Get Like Jimmy. We had the Amy Warwick, and we had the Urgic Mango with 2, a 7, and a 17 from Mango, so great job. They had no placement points, but Mango had a 9, a 5, and a 3. The others chipping in, Amy chipping in with a 5 spot there. So great tournament from them. Appreciate you guys for giving us a shot. And that'll do the tournament. All right, so that's it. We had a lot of fun last night. Steve and I are thankful for all of you guys for playing. We're going to be posting some clips. We're going to be posting the post-tournament interview with Wowzers with the winning team. So that'll be fun. And we have a big trios tourney on Monday. Cash prize. Each division winner gets $90. Second place gets 60. Third gets 30. So that's going to be no matter what division you're in, you get those prizes. We always want to pay out. You know, if you're cracked out of your mind, or if you're just an average player, you get a chance of winning some cash. So it's all fair. It's all love from us. We're having a lot of fun with this. We got a lot of cool features coming soon. So stick with us. Keep riding with us. And we'll keep building for you. All right. GG's, guys.